It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Thompson.
To number 2, Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul. Team
Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second free throw. To Leonard. Slam dunk.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Leonard. George. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Thompson. Not getting the bounce. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Warriors basketball. Curry, knocked loose. Clippers have got it. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Livingston across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. The Warriors now hold a penalty.
Williams. And a throwdown.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Thompson. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Oh, big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Thompson. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George against the former Cougar to Williams. George. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. Entering the game.
Curry into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Thompson to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson to Green. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound brought down by Harrell. George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Shot off the mark. Good defense. 1 quarter down. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Clippers have the basketball. Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. George. Add 2 points to the board.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
To Paul George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. To Thompson. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Kawhi Leonard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 11. George gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created at this shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Changes coming from both sides right now. It's Steph at the controls. Lets it fly from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a look, can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And Patrick Beverley plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Williams across the timeline. His guys leading by 14. Driving right to the basket. Zubats matched up with Kevon Looney. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Looney. Ah, the monster stuff. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For LA, number 20.
Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Bad pass there. Warriors have it. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. George. Green always looking for the steal. To Beverley. To George. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Paul George. Zubats, guarded by Looney. Paul George, deep right corner. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Taking advantage of the turnover.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
George to Leonard. Defense making the ball carrier work. Shot clock violation.
For Los Angeles.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Golden State basketball. Curry to Green. Curry. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Paul George. Can't connect from inside. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Strong finish for Paul George.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Leonard. Tough make through traffic.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
George, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic. Russell with it up top. Trailing by 15. Thompson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George to Beverly. Oh, he missed a short one there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Thompson. Smothering D. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Cauley-Stein to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. To Beverly. Leonard. Down low George, and stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard to Williams. Leonard. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Russell into the front court. 14-point deficit. Thompson. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to George. Ferocious slam inside.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Curry, count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Beverly. To Williams. Warriors have the basketball. Thompson. It's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide-open three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. "17-footer at the buzzer." The quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
George, defended by Draymond Green. To Leonard, going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires, it's no good. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 10. For 3, well defended. Leonard to Paul George. He gets it.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Thompson, and knocks it down. Paul George, and finishes strong.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Thompson, he drills the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Thompson, and knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again. Beverly into the front court. Leads 5. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Over to the right side. George to Leonard. And look out.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Here's Curry with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Thompson. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry to Thompson. Has a look. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard to Beverly. George lets it fly. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Thompson, that's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to George. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
George, defended by Draymond Green. On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Paul George to Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Time for some new personnel into the game. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Beverly to Leonard. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.